Good morning, YouTubers. This is Bamboo. It is Friday, June 18th, 2010. It's about 10 a.m. Um, I am on pre-surgery liquid diet day number one. Yeah, it's finally here. I didn't think we would ever get to this day, and here I am. So I'm not much of a breakfast eater. I never really have been, so I haven't had too much of what I bought today. But I'll give you the rundown of what all I purchased yesterday at the grocery store, and then I'll tell you what I've had so far today and how it's going. So at the store, I stocked up on G2 Gatorade because I love G2. I can drink it half water, half Gatorade, along with other like 100% fruit juices. I can drink those as long as they're sugar free with half water, half juice. So I did find that Ocean Spray has some new juices out. I bought the blueberry cranberry flavor. It's 100% fruit juice and they are sugar free. So, yay me, I found those. I'm pretty excited about that because I like fruit juice. So, what else did I buy? I bought sugar free popsicles, and let me tell you guys, I'm a little disappointed at the popsicle deal because I like popsicles. I always have liked popsicles. I mean, when it's hot in summer like it is right now, that is such a nice treat, even, just for normal, everyday, whatever. But so the store that I shopped at, I have three grocery stores in my town, and I shopped at one, which is like the cheapest one because I'm cheap. And so is my husband. So we shopped at the cheapest one, which is good because like the G2 Gatorade, we got the big bottles and they were 10 for $10. So $1 a piece for like the big bottles of Gatorade. That's pretty darn cheap if you ask me. We bought 20 bottles worth. So yeah, anyway, the sugar-free popsicles. There was one brand of sugar-free popsicles. They happen to have two different boxes, so there are 6 flavors total. But you have to buy, of course, the 2 boxes. Luckily, they were on sale, 2 for $6. Hey, sale! So, anyway, they were, yeah, how is there only one brand of sugar-free popsicles? I don't get it. I just don't get it because there's a lot of diabetics out there who I'm sure would eat sugar-free popsicles. So I'm going to have to do a little digging and find out if it's just this one grocery store that's not carrying them or if it's that they don't make them. So anyway, that's my little rant on popsicles because that's the one thing I was kind of looking forward to in this whole deal, and there's really not that much to choose from. So I will be checking the other grocery stores and probably like a Super Walmart I'll be checking out too because they always have a lot of stuff like that. So I bought popsicles. I bought fruit juice. I bought the Gatorade. I bought decaffeinated tea. I like to drink tea hot and cold, so that'll be good. And then I found decaffeinated green tea, and I like green tea a lot. And probably if I had looked a little harder, there's probably a ton of different like herbal teas that are decaf, but I just bought the green tea because I knew I would like green tea. Um, so I got that, and then the other thing I bought was sugar-free Jello, and I have to tell you guys, I really hate Jello. I always have really hated Jello. If it's in like a salad or something like that, I can handle it and I would probably eat it, but not to just gnaw on some Jello. It's not my thing. But I bought it because I think that after a few days of not having anything to chew, because most everything on this diet is liquids, I think that having something to chew on is going to be more important than like whether or not I like it or not. So I did buy some Jello, and my husband eats it, so I figured it's not really a big loss if I end up going, I hate Jello, I can't do this, because he'll eat it. So those are kind of like the essentials that I stocked up on. I did buy some broths too to have. I think those being a hot thing would be good for dinner and lunch maybe. So we'll see how that goes. So today, what I've started with, like I told you guys, I'm not a breakfast eater. I'm just not. I never have been. I never probably will be. So I drink a lot of water in a day. I always, always, always have a big cup of water with me at my desk, and I refill it probably 4 times a day, maybe more than that. It's just something I've always done, and I mean, it's good for you. So that was one plus for me, is the fluids is not really an issue. Um, so here's my cup. This is the size cup that I always use, and look at how cute it is. It has a little monkey on it. I have several of these that have different little designs or whatever. These are Tervis tumblers, for those of you who don't know. And if you don't have Tervis tumblers, you should get some, because these are amazing cups. They don't sweat. Like, you can fill them with ice water and they won't sweat and leave rings on your tables and stuff. And they come in all different sizes and shapes, and you can get all these cute little things put in them. Sometimes you can get them filled with like confetti and stuff, and I've got all different ones in different sizes, and it's pretty well, like my husband and I, these are like the cups that we always use. Like, we hardly ever use real glasses because we love our Tervis that much. So anyway, that's my little rant on Tervis, and I have to thank my sister-in-law for getting me hooked on them, because I used to drink my water out of, like, I just like having a big cup. So I had this big plastic cup that would sweat all over the place, but I liked it because it was a big cup and I didn't have to go refill it so much. So in order to stop the sweating, I used to wrap it up in a towel and these thick rubber bands. And she thought that it was like so ghetto and like cheap, and I was like poor because I couldn't, like, I had to just put a towel on my cup. So she got me started on these, and she started getting me some for like birthday and Christmas and stuff. So I have to thank her for that, because I love these cups. Anyway, enough about Tervis. So this in here, you see the little greenish yellowish liquid. This is G2. This is lemon lime G2 Gatorade. Half water, half Gatorade. And as you can see, it's still pretty green. I mean, even though it's diluted, it's still pretty green, which is way exciting, I think. So it's good. I mean, seriously, all you pre-oppers, get some Gatorade, because if you're on clear liquids, they got a lot of flavors, and that's the one thing I'm really interested in. Before now, grape has always been my favorite Gatorade flavor, whether it's regular Gatorade or G2. And I've had the fruit punch, I think it is, or tropical punch. I think it's fruit punch, the red kind, and it's good too in the G2. But those are the only 2 flavors I'd ever tried. So I decided I would stock up and try all these different flavors. And I got to tell you, I always like lime. So lemon lime, oh, really good. Hey, I am enjoying it, as you can see. So I had a cup of water this morning in this. And then I decided to start trying the Gatorade, and I already had one full one of these, and this is the second one. So these are 24-ounce cups, so I already have a lot of fluid in me for the day, and it's only like 20 after 10 in the morning, which is good, because I think if I stay on top of trying to keep my stomach full with fluid, maybe I won't get quite as hungry. So that's my goal, and I'm going to let you guys know exactly how that goes, because if that works, then that might be a really good suggestion to give you guys, to just day one bombard your stomach or whatever with fluids. So we'll see how that goes. They always say, on every diet I've ever been on, it's been like, oh, just drink lots of water and it'll make you feel full. And you're always like, bull, you know what? And so I'm kind of putting it to the test officially today to see if drinking a lot of fluid really does make you feel fuller. So far, I'm hungry. It's, I'm starting to get hungry, but I'm not like famished, and I'm not gonna like lose my mind or anything. But I do think that this will be a big mind game. I think that this will be a lot of like making your brain tell your stomach you're okay and you are getting enough. So I'm anxious to see how it goes over the next few days, and we'll update you guys next week and let you know. I may update again later today if things go awry or I feel a certain way and I want to document it for myself more than anything. So that's about all I have to say right now. I'm going to do another video in a minute because I'm going to run out of time. Someone asked me a good question and I want to update them, and I think I'll just do a video instead of typing it out. So look for that. I'll see you guys later, okay?